Stores with all the books. Happy Tag Tuesday. I'm here to do the mid-year freakout tag. I was tagged by Sean, the book maniac. Thank you, Sean. I'm going to try to get caught up on all my tags this month before I go back to school in August. So yes, before we get started, I have to show you my one piece of bookish merch from the California, God, that's a hard word to say. The California leg of our trip. Yay. Go Princess Leia. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and skip the first question because that's just too involved. When I start talking about the best, I just get serious about it. And at the end of the year, I like to, go through all my 5-star reads and pull out the very best and check my 4 stars to make sure there's not some that need to be in there. And then, rank them all and, just get real particular about it. And I just don't feel like going there right now. And, plus it's not the end of the year yet. So we're going to hold off on that one. Question number 2 is the best sequel. And I'm going to go with Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. This is a ripping good ride. I'm loving these and I cannot wait for the third one. These are YA fantasy set in Muslim, it's a fantasy world, but you definitely get all of those Arabic vibes from them. So good. So good. Question number 3. Let me put this over here. Sorry. Question number 3 is, look at my new Hobonichi cover. Oh, so cute. Your new release. So that would be The 10th Muse by Catherine Chung. I just got this. It was waiting for me. My little cat caretakers brought my mail in. So I had this waiting for me when I got home. And yeah, this is about a brilliant female mathematician. And on a side note, let me just step up on the soapbox for a moment. If you're a school teacher or just literary in general, please don't go around with the little giggle, I don't do math. I hate that. Anyway, I just, you can read and do math. You can. Number 4, your most anticipated new release. So I have a couple of those. These books, Inside Out and Back Again and Listen Slowly by Tana Lai. Oh, these are so good. So good. This one is written in verse, and it's a story about a family that's forced to move to the United States after the fall of Saigon. And it is so poignant. Oh, the little girl has to go to school and she doesn't feel like she fits in and she feels bullied and just like she doesn't have a friend, and it's so hard being in a new environment. And then this one, this little girl, her parents were immigrants. She has been raised in California, and little Miss Confident, she's not afraid of anybody or anything. And she ends up taking her grandmother, because her parents are both busy, taking her grandmother, well, her dad takes him, but he's a doctor and has to go do some medical mission trips. So she accompanies her grandmother back to Vietnam. She's never been there herself. and, you know, meets her family over there for the first time. This book is hilarious, and it's written in prose. So just the fact that she wrote two vastly different styles and stories and temperament, but they're both so good, and they together paint this just such a brilliant picture on the immigrant experience. I highly recommend these books. And then Hum If You Don't Know the Words by Bianca Marais. This is set in South Africa, and it is so very good. But her next book is coming out this month, and I can't wait. It's something about laugh. I should have written it down, but I am so here for her writing. I love that book, so I can't even imagine the next one's not going to be fabulous. The biggest disappointment, for the love, I hate read, you know, probably 700 pages of this 830 page book. We don't even need to talk about it anymore. It was so boring. Sorry. I gotta get that out. I'm gonna get some thumbs down on this video. Number 6, The Biggest Surprise. Ladder to the Sky. I don't mind reading unpleasant characters and all that, but I wasn't expecting to be so caught up in this story, and it's just really a rockin' good story. It just really is. Number 7. I can't count, but I can do math. A new author that you read this year. Well, I'm gonna pull a Russell from Ink and Paper Blog here, and get out your pen, get out your paper and your pen or your Goodreads list, and let's write these down, because these are all debut authors, all released in this school year, so 2018, 2019, and they are people to keep on your radar, okay? These are great books, and great things surely will be coming from them in the future. My Sister the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite. This was such a great look into what it is to be beautiful in this society, and what it is to be not considered beautiful in this society, and how you're treated because of your physical appearance. And it was entertaining too. Fruit of the Drunken Tree by Ingrid Rojas Contreras. Oh my gosh, this is lush, set in Colombia with what's his name? What is his name? Oh goodness, you know, the drug lord Pablo Escobar dancing around in the background of this story. But her ability to write setting and put characters in another world, I mean, not another world, but, you know, a different setting from my own. Oh, she put you there. You were there in this story. The Far Field, my Madhuri Vijay. This book was deep. Still waters do run very deep. This story and how she put the political climate between southern India as a whole and Kashmir, and layered the story over that and those undercurrents, and how the story speaks to the political climate. There's a lot to unpack. This would be a great book club read to unpack all of that. A Place for Us by Fatima Farheen Mirza. Oh my goodness, heart broken. And this is the most brilliant book that I have read to show what it's really like to have a family member struggle with drug abuse and how that feels. Not as a drug abuser, but, well, that too, but you know, questioning how we came to this. And then Becoming by Michelle Obama. Yes. Number 8 is A Bookish Crush. I'm skipping that one. Number 9 is Favorite Character. I'm skipping that one. Number 10, A Book That Made You Cry. I do not own this one yet because I borrowed it from a coworker, but I fully intend to. Hopefully I'll find it at my used bookstore when I go next. But Lucky Boy, I forget the author at the moment. I should have written that down too, but Lucky Boy. She wrote so many characters that you care so much about. It's centered around a Hispanic woman who comes across the border from, you know, one of the southern Latin American countries there into the United States and illegally, and finds out she's pregnant through the system here in the States. She gets separated from her child. And then you have an Indian family who are having trouble conceiving, and they end up fostering this child. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you don't cry, you're a hard-hearted person. A Book That Made You Happy. I read The Kiss Quotient and The Bride Test by Helen Huang recently. I read them from I listened to them on audio from my public library, and I thought they were so delightful that I just went ahead and bought myself a copy to keep. Probably read them again one day. These are just, they're happy. They're so happy. A book to film adaptation, Crazy Rich Asians. Obviously. I've enjoyed all 3 of these too, by the way. I hope they make movie sequels, actually. Number 13 is your favorite video that you've made this year. I really like my vlogs. I enjoy watching those, and I enjoy making them too, obviously. I've liked the thematic ones, so like my countdown to summer vacation, my Pacific Northwest ones that I just did recently, the buddy read that I did with Natalie, that one was fun. Teacher Appreciation Week, I love those thematic ones the best. I also love the videos that I've been doing with Sean with our little Faber stories. Those are great fun. It's just fun hanging out with Sean. And the BookTube prize, those reviews, I don't really bother rating my books, but it's really fun getting this group of books to read and rank. And you know, Robert's put together this large scale endeavor is just fabulous. So yes. Beautiful cover. Again, that was hard. I didn't feel like going to all the trouble to analyze all of the books I've read this year, but I can go with my favorite cover from my recent purchases from the Pacific Northwest. This is the one that Adam gifted me. It's put out by Apollo. The Man Who Loved Children by Christina Stead. It has this gorgeous Norman Rockwell wraparound cover, and also on the end pages. So yes, beautiful, beautiful book. And last, the book that that you need to read by the end of the year. Now, normally I would, put the disclaimer that I don't need to read any of these. Which one do I want to read? But I do need to finish this one already. Okay. And I know that, if you haven't watched, this is a spoiler alert because I haven't posted my June wrap up yet. Okay, I'm not even going to say, but you can probably guess. But anyway, the one that I now, since I finished that one, the one that I now need to finish this year is The Evangelicals, The Struggle to Shape America by Frances Fitzgerald, winner of the Pulitzer Prize. Yeah. I think I have 300 pages left. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.